Good morning and welcome to today's meditation. It is August 14th, 2024. And sometimes people come on a little bit earlier and we do a little mini sharing. And the energies are amazing today. It's almost as if it's like a lightning bolt coming down. So if sometimes you're feeling just a little off, it's hard to have sequential thoughts or to stay upright in your body. The biggest part of the divine plan is vibrational upgrades, which means higher frequencies. It means a whole field, a whole grid of energy sometimes comes in much quicker for many different reasons than your body is ready for or it can assimilate. So it can kind of knock you off your sense of balance, coherency, and you might worry that it's something else. I actually have my little blood pressure thing here because I thought, what's happening? It was like a sliding glass doors opening in this side of my brain, and then pressure, and then sparks. So you don't know. I mean, these days we're becoming so energy aware and sensitive. It could be thinking about a friend who's under a lot of stress, and suddenly you're merging with their energy field. It's like putting your finger in an electrical socket. So that's a good introduction of why we do these meditations every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Be the light. Be more light. Greet with your body and be able to hold the accelerating higher frequency fields coming into the planet all the time, ready or not. Whether we are ready or not. So for it to be comfortable and to integrate and move with what is planned for humanity on Earth in these physical fluid bags of cells with these bright core divine centers that are just kind of pushing out and pushing out and pushing out and clearing our old human yucky past stuff. And it's meeting with the outer universal grid plan energies coming in. So what happens is, if you are not in alignment with your divine self and refrequencing yourself and reattuning to the greater energies coming in, there's a part of you that's stuck in the middle and you feel like a squeezed sandwich. I'll say that again. Your inner core self is being vibrated to come out and be the dominant frequency, truth, beauty, light, and love, which means reorienting all of your cells, your heart, your liver, everything that has become so thick, toxic, and dense sometimes to the point of incoherency, that this bright light that you are is awakening, ready or not, and pushing against all of that stuff. And then the planetary and universal grid is going. So there might be this intermediate layer of unhealed stuff, unreadiness, or holding your physical body in such a way that the food and the fluids and the toxins are actually keeping you in this unhealthy, stuck layer, this intermediate level that is resistant. I always see it as kind of like a thick gray foam, hard for the light to get in, and it's hard for your own inner core light to move out and permeate and meet the true light of the universe and be free. So that's what we'll focus on today. Getting rid of the the middle stuff. Ella Fitzgerald's song, "You've Got to accentuate the positive and eliminate. So we're going to focus on, we humans, we need stories. We need something to figure out and to do. Otherwise, what are our energy tools for? We can move energy. So we're going to move energy today. Let's do the Be the Light meditation. Shut your eyes so you're not distracted. Stop thinking. We're going to drop into the stillness, and there's a name for it. The still point. 0 point. No thoughts. Don't worry, you can go back to your worrisome thoughts and lists later. Take a nice deep breath, and in this moment, maybe for 10 minutes, give yourself permission to let go. Let everything be on its own for a bit. Other people, your own list, your own perfect list of things to do to feel okay and safe. And take a deep breath and know that you are safe in this moment. And notice that as you drop in, you're breathing deeper, and you can feel that you have so much support, unseen support. You have angels around you. You have divine masters. Jesus is always there. Buddha. See them, feel them. Let their love and support for you being here on the ground team, trying to push out that inner light and bring in the outer light. And get rid of that middle layer. There should be a song, get rid of the middle layer now. That middle layer where you're fighting yourself all the time with your old programming that keeps you unable to see the next easiest, best step that is always there. Your higher self can feel it and know it. And if you need a little assistance, Jesus or Buddha, whoever you call in, can help you reestablish that communion, that communication, that assurance that you are safe, and the next step can be joyful. That's a big leap, isn't it? This gray layer, it's almost suffocating. When's the last time you felt the chemicals in your body like little bubbles of champagne? Joy. It's a frequency, and it's over 700 hertz. We can actually label these things scientifically. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space and place ourselves in beautiful geometric structures, and immediately raise the vibration within this structure to 1000 hertz. That's the joy frequency and a little beyond. So feel it. Feel any resistance, this rubbery layer of resistance of, I'm thinking, do I feel joy? Have I felt joy? Let it go. Let the frequency of joy have its way with your body now. Let it wave in. Let it be a frequency wave, and let it just come in and breathe it in. And just like the waves of the ocean, breathe in joy and bring out the little nanoparticles of that gray cushion foam that is making you feel stuck in the middle somewhere between heaven and earth. Beautiful. Breathe in the joy, which is the healing essence. Breathe it in. And now breathe out the now beginning to dissolve and becoming unstuck and departicularizing, if that's a word. Blow that out of your mouth. See how these images help? And you will know if there's any tight area in your body, your neck, your shoulders, your abdomen. Breathe in joy where you need it, and break up that density, become a part of your body song, and let it out. Let that rubbery foam that takes up space where you could be breathing and letting joy in, let it out. Let it out. We hold these patterns in and we don't even know that we do. In this moment, let the awareness of any tension in any area of your body remind you of how automatic perhaps you've come. We just put our hot tub on the porch here at this house and I use it, and when I jump in I say, oh my goodness. My muscles have been so wound up. So just allow yourself to imagine that you're in a 104-degree hot tub. There is a gentle pulsing of the jet streams, and you are recognizing, being awake to what is the first step to letting it go. We are waking up all the ways that we have held tension and resistance and static in the field to not hear our higher guidance. We have wasted so much time on worrying and staying in the low vibration of worry and angst. And we are above that. We can shift that. So we hold worries in specific areas of our body. So breathe in and target the higher vibration thought, the joy, right into that tense muscle, that conundrum. It's something that perhaps is even turned into degeneration or illness. And breathe it in and let it bathe. Let it be absorbed into those tissues. And we ask and intend that this old story of connection, of thoughts related way back to our childhood, not enough, not good enough, things aren't safe, other people are more powerful than me and seem happier, fill in the blanks. Breathe into that now and see it for what it is, a momentary challenge, a misalignment where love and security was not fully implemented in your environment. See the truth of it, that you are always lovable. You are always safe. Your divinity has ensured you of your safety to fulfill your mission. And now you are choosing to do it happily. When you're not happy, only 10% of your mission and the messages can percolate and happen, getting everything on board. That 10% of yourself, that gray goo that stays there with those negative thoughts, blocks 90% of the mission flow, the messaging, the presence, the joy. It's almost as if you've had all this energy stuck behind the gates, like a train with all the tools, all the information, but the gates have stayed closed of the tunnel and the train can't get out because of this intermediary level, the medium in between sinuous covering that has kept things from flowing from heaven into you, back into earth. And that's what you promise to do. So it's your choice. If you obliterate the worrying and this kind of rubbery thing, you'll be free. So let's ask and intend any parts of ourselves that feels worried that we might become ungrounded, untethered, unsafe, which is ridiculous. It's the ego talking. We ask and intend that any falsehood, the story that we have told ourselves that has limited us from truly letting go, we ask that that vibration now lift and vaporize out of our system now. Okay? Courage and will win the day. We ask and intend to align our human volition and will and choices and thinking with our higher divine self now. As I say these words, I envision that we had this old rubbery gray over us, somewhat suffocating, limiting us, and now is the time to take it off. It's like an old cloak. So imagine that you're taking that cloak off, and as you do, you are replacing it with, oh, interesting, a cape, the robe of royalty, sovereignty, a velvet cape with a hood of any color that you wish that allows you to come and go in the interdimensional world between heaven and earth, parallel realities. And if you wish to do it a little bit on the sleuth side, you just bring that hood up. You have the ability to access all the time and space and travel and communication grids. You now have access to your avatar's superpowers, of course, the cape. You can fly over the chaos, the dissonance, and the din. You always had this ability, just like the Wizard of Oz movie. You had the power all along, my dear. You are choosing to stand on a platform of your divinity, free of the earth lower vibration fields based on fear. You are choosing to let worry go and to stand on your platform with your cape, and you choose what to dive into next. You use your courage and your will to dive into what? The next best step. The next joyous invitation that you give yourself or someone else gives you. The invitation to joy. The invitation to dance and flow with the universal energies and other beings dancing and flowing, wanting to partner up with you when you come off the side wall, stuck on that side wall, and begin to flow. Come onto the dance floor, the ballroom of life. But now you know what you know. The game is yours. There's nothing to hold back. There's no secret. You're completely transparent. You have chosen flow and love and divinity. There's no shame to that. There's no jealousy. There's no guilt. You're over 1,000 hertz. Breathe it in and just feel these little champagne bubbles of divine light and essence, continuing the final, what's the word? Macrophaging. It's like surrounding these little gray particles and eating it up and turning it into good cells, like white blood cells. Take a deep breath and listen, we haven't even opened our crown chakra yet. So let's imagine our crown chakra is opening. We ask and intend that the Creator, who has been listening, he's part of all this. We're going to ask and intend. That's our magic words. What do we want right now? Freedom. We ask and intend that the Creator send us a beautiful lightning bolt, an energy, sparks of freedom. And I just heard little laughter in the universe. They said, well, Jan, isn't that how we started this whole talk? We've been sending jolts of higher vibration all the time, but guess what? It was bouncing off that gray outer lining of resistance of your worry. But now we let it in. Imagine little mini lightning bolts coming in and sparking, releasing lower vibrational energies and bringing the consistent whole body, wholeness, oneness back into alignment and resonating with and resting into your sacred heart, which is the seat of your divinity in this physical body. Feel your heart pulsing, beating with, and synchronizing with the universal grid pulse. Feel that all is perfect in this moment. All is perfect in the next moment if I so choose and allow. I am choosing to receive the emanation from the divine plan, the higher frequencies, the little mini jolts and bigger jolts of energy coming in. I ask and intend that I integrate it fully in a healthy way into all parts of my being. I am permanently and profoundly choosing to release any patterns of stringing together ropes to hang myself of negative thoughts and worry. I see it is keeping me from the easy, happy, joyous solutions. I really see it. I choose in every moment joy. I can find that countenance and that attitude by allowing other people to be on their journey and to do things that we all know are crazy. And they have their timing. We allow ourselves the full resonance of compassion that the Creator and divine beings have for all other sentient beings, and the same attitude that they have had for us for the lifetimes, and then in this lifetime, decades of negative thinking and talking and showing up in fear. With appreciation, we thank all those for showing us the way where our fear is, how it's triggered, and we love those who showed us they loved us even if they saw our fear and they showed us another way. We love the ones who are still in fear because they show us how it looks and works still. We just appreciate everyone and everything, but we are choosing our attitude, our vibration, our alignment, moving forward no matter what. So take a deep breath and feel that sense of the cape. Give yourself a scepter if you need to, which is something that can be to help you direct your thoughts, direct your travels, direct your writing. If it helps you to have a scepter that can write, a scepter that can help your voice come out. Use any beautiful tools. This is what ritual is that you want. Picture a heart, a sacred heart flaming over your heart. This is where the creative imagination can help us, where words can only go so far. Use your envisioning. Envision yourself tomorrow in the still point, being free, doing something joyous. Imagine yourself in the next 2 weeks. Instead of a chain of angst, it's a chain of pearls that are so beautiful and resonate that other people with pearls come in and you weave the pearls together. And there you have this beautiful grid of loving, joyous thoughts, activities, and moments just everywhere. Just feel that sense of arrival, that sense of presence of your true authentic self. You can't even think of the thoughts that you're going to have when you're out of flight and fight, but you will have them and they will be joyous, and you will be called to go do amazing, grand, creative, colorful things. So much will flow through you, ideas, creative. Remember the last time you felt like a creator being? You'll feel like that in every moment, strung together like pearls. A revelation within yourself reveals your infinite creativity, absorbing the love and all that is in the universe. That's an infinity quotient. Love flowing in, creativity flowing out, the beautiful infinity sign. And you're right in the middle. Stand in the middle of your creation, held together by positive, divine alignment in each thought. Excellent. So that last sentence, dotted the I, finished this meditation session. So we're going to imagine a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire body, and it holds in this energy form, this light, this new balance, so that today will be brighter than ever, and you will be the light as never before, and you will be shedding joy and light as you are healing and reattuning all parts of your physical body as well. So thank you for joining me for this meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light Healing Arts, free meditation every Wednesday morning at 9. And now I'm going to turn off the recording and we can have a little discussion. Thank you.